Welcome back, Lenormand fam. So we are still talking about Harry, Prince of Null. We're going to look at some of the hidden aspects that you can find in a Grand Tableau. So I gave you really a great overview of how the Grand Tableau works for divination. This is by no means a thorough and complete reading of the Grand Tableau, but it just gives you enough information to be dangerous. So we did the lines, we did the cross in the middle, and we did the four corners. Now we're going to talk about some of the hidden aspects that you can find in the Grand Tableau reading. So I'm going to bring up my card view. As always, thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe. And again, I want to remind you, I have a digital course that's available. You can learn how to do this yourself. There's a link down below, and you can also book a reading to have this done for yourself if you'd like your own magical reading. So let's pull up that card view and get going on this. So the diagonals will show us some very interesting information. Let's start down here in the corner. We have the ring under the tower, which is stability and protection. So the ring in this sense is getting married, getting engaged. And then here the woman is brought into the public. This marriage made her a public figure. She really wasn't before. We'll skip up here to the book, which is information, cutting off all of the information, making sure that that information is stifled. That was the main objective, and isolating oneself from the public. So that doesn't mean not having a public presence, but elevating oneself above the public in this sense. Who is this in relation to? The woman. Now, we did say in the line by line reading that this is potentially the Princess of Wales, but in this, when we're looking at the underlying factors, this becomes Meghan. This becomes his wife because she becomes his family. It looks as though to me that the diagonals have much more to do with the marriage and with the relationship that he's in rather than where he should go. Up here, we have the snake, the ship, the moon, and the lilies. Okay, so the lady, who is somewhat deceptive, has moved him away. This is a Narcissist 101 into the unknown. We get the moon here into the unknown with the promise of a gift. Was there a promise? We just have that. This is the line that we have. Moving on into the unknown is going to be a gift. That's the presentation. The coloring of this, though, with that snake up at the top is a little bit difficult. We get into clouds, the unknown, a cloudy thing with an upward climb. We did not know that we were going to have this upward climb because the clouds concealed it, and it became a cross to bear with a transformed individual. Okay, here we have again our Lady Fair at a crossroads where she needed to get some quick money and some success and publicity with that son. We needed to get that. The dog here, the underlying factors. This is loyalty with the house, royal family in the castle. They are a gift. This was the accident of birth that he was given. And they will be altruistic and give him some movement. This is what gave him the movement in his life rather than the wit and will of Harry himself. The scythe, the pain, the cutting off, the ending of things is one of the things that is eroding the foundations of his life. We do have, again, William here, who is the anchor, who can provide some stability. Now, here we have Harry, where we have people talking about him, the key to his renewal. This is an underlying factor that he really is not listening to those voices around him. He's not recognizing that the chatter, the gossip about him needs to be made more positive. His actions are inspiring it to be negative. He needs to have that renewal. That's something that's underneath the surface for him. It's a hidden aspect. He's not recognizing it at this point. Another hidden aspect here with the fox, the crafty woman who has the messaging with the rider and the letter. This, I think, is going to be very interesting. So I'm wondering if there are some divorce papers written up someplace, and they've been written up for someplace just ready to be delivered when needed. So, I think really that is something that, he should be aware of. I think there is a decree or a divorce drawn up already that she's just ready to drop when she's ready to drop it. Over here again, hidden factor. We're sticking with the hidden factors. The star, hope, renewal, things like that are all found with the tree, with the health and the family. So that's where he is going to find his renewal, is with his family. I'm going to stick with that here. So that is really scratching the surface of our Lenormand study here. My course, I do talk about the fundamentals. We go into some more intricate bits. My course, you get just enough to be dangerous and be able to read. But as with any kind of divination, there is years of practice and study that you can put into it. I have been studying tarot for over 35 years and I still learn new things about it. With Lenormand, you can develop different style over a period of time. You can start doing it with just a regular playing card deck. And you can really get creative with it, especially with this Grand Tableau. So I think I gave you enough to whet your appetite for other readings. Let me know down below who else you would like to see me do this for. I psychically think that we may get one for Meghan Markle, but I've been on a Sussex sustenance boycott for a little bit. They were getting a little too toxic for me. It was getting a little too much, so I took a little bit of a break from them. But we're back and we're talking about them again because the world has gone mad and we all need a little goofiness. So I hope you liked this. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more. Thanks so much for being part of my tarot fam. I will see you guys all soon.